standpoint of those engaged to those who were wounded, this is the largest amount of casualties the Federals suffered in the Eastern Theater during the entire war. 4.5 hours, 1 in 5, 20.9% of the Federals would become a casualty here. The Confederates, at the end of the day, would clear this field, push on past on their way to Culpeper, realize that the Federals had 2 more divisions of infantry up there. That's where the fighting stopped. Some of these soldiers would be on the field from Saturday afternoon until Monday afternoon before they were recovered. I read a letter from one soldier last night in the 28th New York who was in the same regiment as the 46th, and that man suffered 5 wounds coming across this field here, including a shot in through the neck, shot in the head, in the arm, he lost the top of his finger, and what finally stopped him was around below the knee where he couldn't walk anymore. 5 times coming across this field. So I like to say to some of the people that work for me is, if you're feeling sick, really, I think you can come to work today.
So the 5 tunes that you'll hear today are coming directly from source material from veterans of the Civil War. The next selection of tunes we're going to play a tune called The Girl I Left Behind Me, which you'll probably recognize from every John Ford film ever made. It was certainly in She Wore a Yellow Ribbon, I think. We're going to play 2 versions of the tune. The first version of the tune comes from a very American veteran fifer. The second version of the tune comes from a manual that was printed in 1862 called the Bruce and Emmett's Drummers and Fifers Guide, and it was a manual of music that was used by Federal musicians during the war. It's a variation on The Girl I Left Behind Me, a much fancier version. So we'll play a very traditional version and then a very fancy version of the same tune.